All right, hey, brothers and sisters, what's up? This is the Reluctant Nabi back again. And I'm going to just clown the Simps on this video. You know, Karen says it's a black woman's fault. That's a woman that has a point, right? She's old enough to know what's really going on, and she has eyes to see what's happening, right? So I'm doing a critique on this video and my commentary specifically on this video, but we are going to prove that Miss Karen, as he called it, the Karen, was absolutely right. And the commenters in the comment section, you'll see the link in the description box, along with the dude, all right, are so off base because they are so in a hurry to just defend BWs for anything that they do, that they have allowed them to utterly wreck the community. They have allowed them to help the system steal from the regular people. They have allowed, since the 70s, they have allowed genocide in our community. That's what you call abortion, when you abort more Afro peoples than all other things that have killed us combined, to include black on black crime. All right, to include that. All right, so, and even during this whatever you want to call it, they still allow abortions, and they was going and getting them. Understand this. All right, we've survived everything but the BW. I want y'all to understand that. Understand. So let's bust this dude out. But first, let me greet everybody and remind you, let's get those thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. When you subscribe, click the notification bell. All right, my Cash App and PayPal me will be in the description box. And you know we're going to be doing our thing in the favelas coming up, right? Like, I already said that. Oh, let me greet everybody. Warden Hadu Gudal, Ola Oi to the Bang, Bosses Los, Bonjour mes amis, Kedavawani Konnichiwa, Nihao Niyama, Sani Bonani, Jumbo Harbaragani, Assalamu alaikum, and Shalom. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, all right, we're gonna keep the beat down going. All right, we're gonna keep the beat going, but I want y'all to understand this. This is this dude. His channel will be in the description box. This is the title of the video, and this is the problem that I have with the so-called black men. Now, I've gone over in detail. I've gone on over in detail the problem that I have with the BW. But I'll tell you at the end of this how they went about it, and then y'all could go and look at the channel itself and see how weak these dudes are. I mean, utterly weak. So let's break this down. Here's the comment that's getting some fire, or that was sent to me. Well, not the link, but you know what was said. Here it goes.
The black male needs to get up and decide to put these black chicks in their place. Ugh.
Damn, that's huge.
I get it.
You said the black women are messing with your mom? You say your
The
mom's in the
country.
hospital? Oh, they're messing with the country.
That's so.
Let me say this. He wasn't even listening. All he heard was black woman, and then he didn't listen to what this lady's point. He's not hearing her point. He's not paying attention to what's going on. He might be part of the people that's helping to destroy the country by actively engaging. I don't know. Because I'm like, why do you defend the destruction of our communities?
Okay, all right.
So the black male needs to say, you know.
Well, let me hold that thought. Let me order this.
Okay, so he's going to order his food and stuff, right? So let's get into the other part of this. And we are going to demonstrate a problem here. All right?
And tell her and put her in her place. Because if you don't, she's just gonna just,
Right.
she's just gonna, I don't know, she's just gonna.
We've been saying this. The BW is out of control. All right? And I'm going to prove that in a minute. The BW is totally out of control. Do not respect any Afro men because of dudes like him. See, they don't have to respect me when I say something, but they respect me as an individual. But they leave me alone because they know they could run to him. And he will allow them to be as destructive as they want to be. All right? Understand this. He will give them the out, right? And that's because he's brain whipped. You got the people P-whipped, he's brain whipped. Along with a lot of other Afro dudes. No, not Afro dudes. They call themselves black men. Along with a lot of other them in the community. She has a point. And if he knew how to articulate with her the things that's going on, he don't even know our own history as a people. Because if he did, he would have understood where she was coming from. But he don't. All right? So let's carry on.
She's just gonna, mess it all up.
Why is the black woman gonna mess it up?
Or, well, color of her skin, people like porcelain skin, the blue eyes, the yellow hair, all of it. You want to go there?
I'm asking you.
I'm telling you.
Now, here's what he missed. She thinks that not only they are going to mess it up, but the people with the blue eyes and porcelain skin are going to mess it up. Right? She is saying, what she's trying to tell him is because he's quote unquote a black man, that it's his job to get her under control because she is definitely out of control. Everybody knows this from Black Lives Matter, from that movement, where those 3 women made money off of the death of Afro men. They understand it by what they're seeing on Facebook and stuff. They are seeing heinous acts being done. They are seeing all these fights in the streets, right? They are seeing that the children that are doing the most damage are the children of these single mothers. They are seeing this the same way we are. The only difference is they're seeing it as a problem. This dude is, well, that's my mother. That's my sister. My sister is black. My mother, she knew that by looking at him. Right? And so this is the same dude. I'm gonna just show you how just really effed up that mentality is. All right? That mentality is this effed up. Okay? When we look at that mentality, a lot of dudes post these pictures up and it's a queen. Now, we all know that a lot of these dudes want to just get all in that. All up in this. Right? They do. Right? They say, it's a queen. It's a queen. She's a queen. Right? Well, take a good look at your queens. All right? The queens only love thugs. See, look at that. That's your queens. That's your queen. That's what that woman was talking about. That's what that woman was talking about. She's talking about the woman that gets so angry at the Pookie that she will remodel the Pookie and the neighborhood buildings. But this woman sees all of this, right? I'm going to tell you something else in the wisdom of this woman. She thought that she was talking to a real man. That's who she thought she was talking to. Because real men understood, yeah, They are out of control because there is no real man around. All right? That's why these women are out of control, because there's no real men around. They're not in the community. The good men are gone. Why? Because the BWs didn't want them. So these dudes got to run around, well, my mama and my sister. These dudes don't even understand that when you're looking at this, you're not looking at your mama or your sister. If these dudes was really serious, like, oh, all black women are like my mama and my sister, then none of these would be making money on Instagram. What's that other one? The other one they're about to take away, OnlyFans, all of that. All right, they're making money off of the same simps that won't take accountability. Now, that's a dude that won't take about accountability. He didn't even have enough sense to say to this woman, well, yeah, we need to do something, right? But it's the system to set up these laws that allowed them to do that. And the woman knows that too, right? That he can add, if y'all can change these laws, maybe we can get them under control. And remember, he said, well, the white people are running the government. No. The black women are in power in the government. From the states who got Biden elected, like Georgia, that's Stacey Abrams, a black woman. Through Black Lives Matter, run by black women. Every organization that got that man in there had black women at the head. In the political system, where the political operatives are chosen by the powers that be, they're choosing her. Okay? What can we say about politics? Politics is dog eat dog. Politicians and people in that industry do not care about the lay people, do not care about the people at all, no matter what color or gender they are. That's why a lot of good people don't get into politics. That's why businessmen, until Trump, didn't get into politics. Trump said something. When they tried to get him from donating to Hillary Clinton, he said, yeah, I donated to her because I'm a businessman, and I donated to the Republicans. People don't know Trump was a Democrat. The only reason he ran for Republicans because the Democrats told him they didn't want him. And look what happened. Understand this. All right? But here we go. This is the BW. This is what that Caucasian lady was talking about. Understand? And this woman still isn't done. She still isn't done. Now, see that dude, the simp. That's the condition of the. This is what the Caucasian lady don't understand. That's what she don't understand. That these BWs are choosing men that they know won't stand up to them. That's why they choose them. They will not choose a man that know how to run things, got good credit, know how to take care of the house. Why? Because they rather bow down to the Caucasian man. All right? They rather bow down to the Caucasian man than the Afro man. They would rather go to work in a Caucasian man's house than to work to raise their own children in their house. All right? And in the meantime, these same dudes will put this up saying that these are Wonder Women. And no, the BW are not Wonder Women. They're destructors. They have utterly destroyed the community. They have eliminated our population through abortion. From 24 million to 60 million approximately lives taken by them alone more than all other things that killed us combined and almost doubled. All right, understand this. But these dudes are too soft to understand this stuff. All right, they still post these women up, and keep this in mind. These are the same women as you see by the double sign. They don't want Afro men, but these Afro men will go up here and continue to cape for these women. I mean, think about it. These dudes will go up and cape for women that don't want them. The women that don't have a problem trying to run them down with a car. And they can't understand why a little old school Caucasian lady who was around when Afro men were in charge of their homes, who don't understand what's happening now, that the welfare system and subpar housing that the government gave to the BW to kick the man out, they did not believe she did it, but she did it. Okay, they don't understand. She don't understand that's the problem, and that dude is too ignorant to explain that to her. He come back, well, my mama is black, my sister is black. That's how weak and ignorant these dudes are. They know nothing about how we got here. They know nothing about the history, so they fall back on my mama is black, my sister. So how are they doing it? And this woman actually know who's running the government. He doesn't. This is why I like Brazil. All right, this is why I like Brazil. It is better for us to leave them alone in the U.S. and go where we are appreciated. We keep saying go where you're appreciated, not just tolerated. We ain't bumping gums. You have a better chance with these women right here in Brazil than you do in the so-called community. All right? That's why dudes are leaving. We're leaving because we are escaping. We don't have time for the foolishness anymore. All right? Hey, the BWs want it that way, we out. But we know why we're leaving. We've been other places. We know how men are supposed to be treated. But that dude is, well, my mama is black, my sister is black. And then you have a whole bunch of weak dudes in the comment section. That's why the BWs are out of control in the United States. Brothers, even when you go to Brazil, you have a better chance with this. And when you get a woman in Brazil, in Colombia, I have my issues with Colombia, but the women are beautiful here. When you get a woman in Colombia, in Brazil, you learn the language, they're going to look like this. They're going to look like this when their clothes are off. They're not going to look like a different person when their clothes are off, with a bunch of lard hanging out because the jeans and spandex stuff was so tight. That's what was holding all of it in and deceived you. They don't have to deceive you. This is how they really look. And it's weak-minded dudes like that we need to leave alone. Right? And they don't represent us is because they don't have the mentality to represent us. Not because the Most High didn't give it to them, because they so lazy and so brain whipped into uttering the BW mantra that they can't think like real men. That's the problem. With that said, I'm out.